Welcome to the Miami Heat Beat Postgame Show. I'm your host, Giancarlo Navas, and with me today on a play-in special, we got Saucy Takes, Coach Lou. What's up, my man?
Woo! I'm sorry, audio. I don't give a... Finally. Today is like Merry Christmas. It might be my birthday. No, it's just the day the Heat finally... the nail in the coffin to this sorry-ass front office is finally here. And I could not be more fucking happy to start holding all of these, because this is being ran by a clown show right now. This entire clown show accountable. Sorry-ass front office. It's not just Pat Riley, so please don't just blame the old man. I think he's a puppet at this point. Blame everybody. All of the Harrisons and the I'm After
Weekend
You
at Bernie's.
Too. Yeah, Bernie too. Spo deserves some blame. I don't give a damn. Anybody who's not a player on this team, some players deserve some blame. We'll get to them later. Especially you, Tyler. What are you doing trying to win us the game? What the fuck are you doing today? Really? Today? Out of every day? Anyway.
We'll
go.
get to them later.
Trade all these guys.
Also joining us today, welcome back, Franky G. Franky?
Spo, what was that? Spo made us lose to the KKK, the rapist, and fucking LaMelo Ball, and Grant Williams.
Hold on, I want to say something. Today was such a big day. We got Schmeathan Smolnik back out of retirement.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the chat, Schmeathan.
Legend.
Also joining us today, Kay. What's up, dog? I wore my Christmas white tee for this.
I am weak.
I am in full celebration mode. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year, Happy Valentine's Day, everything. What's up, dog?
It's another situation, man. It happened. It was bound to happen. The Heat still aren't going to learn as far as the front office, though. I mean, and they're going to say Bam was out. We didn't have a chance because Bam got hurt early on.
Take that back.
Fought hard.
Take that back. I said take it back.
We know who these people are. We know who these people are. Shout out to Bam, man. I hope the ass isn't too bad. Go on. Move on.
Also joining us today, the great Siobhan Beslow.
Hello, people. You guys are just a little too,
We're
happy.
free.
I'm fine. I'm fine with the rebirth season, reset everything. It's spring. Like, let's just get all of this shit out. Like, this is fine. I'm fine with this. I've had a great week.
We have a couple housekeeping things to get to before we officially kind of start our analysis. First, the super chat, the last of the post-game show for the season from our GOAT from Down Under, CM201. Thank you for the dono saying play-in champs have fallen. Ware showed up and out today, yet doesn't get in for the final closing possession where the Hornets are definitely going for a rim attempt. LaMelo is dirty, and karma will get him. We let Miles Bridges win, and Cody White magnet ball. Well said. As always, as all year. Big shout out to everybody in chat to really the GOAT this season in our audience. And also thank you to the super chat from Jay. Says if we had Bam, we would have won. We need to run it back with Hero. Hero wasn't healthy all season. Pat Riley probably. That's how I see that going.
All of you, take that energy out of the air right now.
We need to stop. We need to stop. We have another guest.
Oh, we ain't stopping yet. It's the changing of a season, y'all. We're going from the regular season disappointments, the playoff purgatory, to draft beat season. Hit them one time with a drip drop and give me my theme song. We're celebrating. It feels like the draft. Draft beat, draft beat, draft beat, draft beat. Draft beat, draft beat, draft beat, draft beat. Draft beat, draft beat, draft beat, draft beat. Draft, draft, draft. Draft beat, draft beat, draft beat, draft beat. Draft beat, draft beat, draft beat, draft beat. Draft beat, draft beat, draft beat, draft beat. It feels like the draft, 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 draft.
Who the fuck let him do that? This is my first time hearing this.
I've never seen Moose dance like that in my life.
We've had that for like 5 years.
It's been a long time. It's been a lot going on. I'm sorry. That's
We've
my
had-
first time hearing the draft beat song.
We've had the draft
This
beat
is
song the
most
whole
I've
build.
cared about basketball in years.
It really sounds like
I
SpongeBob.
can't wait to hear that when Milwaukee has our pick. But for now, let's celebrate our 3% chance at a future.
Child,
What a
that is
Let's-
amazing.
let's start chat this freezing envelope, Mr. Silver. Yeah, they owe us for the Rozier.
That was us
fiasco.
last year. We missed it. But we're back this year for a redo.
Tell him.
We're back.
Hey, we'll
we're
take a
back to
top
the-
4. It doesn't have to be one.
Chat, listen, I've never seen chat so happy for a loss. Best loss in Miami Heat history.
Seriously.
Chat says actually 7% now that we lost, right? Odds flying. And I'm gonna say this.
Shameful.
Unfortunately, what a banger of a basketball game. At one point, like mid second quarter, I was like, damn, this game kind of rips, bro. Like, this is a fucking this is real hoops. This is what woke basketball tried to take from us. This is the beautiful game
Man.
I love. I'm like, we're flying. There's action. I mean, Spo really tried to ruin it with all the zone in the fourth quarter, and Charlotte, woof. LaMelo Ball, woof.
Oh my God.
My God.
If it wasn't for that one play we never got to see.
Shout out to
Jesus.
Lenny Lester. Thank you for the resub at 55 months. Says, not gonna lie, it was an entertaining game. I mean, it was Bond. It was a banger of a basketball game.
No, it was a great game.
Miami was running a bunch of Spain. They were running a bunch of stagger. I was like, whoa.
Spain at different levels. We had
Yeah.
high Spain. We had medium Spain. We had some ghost Spain.
I was like, where was this? Whoa, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Eric the Great, 10 tier ones gifted. Eric, what? Holy shit. Shout out to Moose. Can you hit him with a drip drop for old time's sake?
Hit Eric the Great one time with a drip drop.
That's a classic, man. Oh my God. Thank you for the dono.
You know,
and
I
thank you
had
to
this
D
here and I couldn't
Sizzle.
Show it just real
D
quick.
Sizzle for the 15 months. Oh, you got the monkey shoulder?
Yeah, as you can see, I started early tonight because I didn't know what the outcome would be.
Hey, it could go either way.
I had a
That's the
bottle
same
of
monkey
monkey shoulder
shoulder.
like 2 weeks ago. It lasted
Yeah.
maybe 5 days.
I might bring out the
It's
good
good,
champagne
right?
for this.
No, it's good. It's a little bit of a problem, but
Hey man, quick shout out to D Sizzle for the resub at 15 months. Says it's finally over. Lottery, here we come. The vibes right now, the vibes in chat, immaculate. Shout out to Eric. Shout out to Lenny.
I
Shout out
missed you
to-
guys this time last year, but I'll take it right now. I'm telling you that. Draft beat subs are going up.
Chat says Bahamas on
Bahamas on
3. But I mean, like, so going back to the game as we kind of celebrate and laugh and do all this stuff, Bon, as we were saying, I mean, they were running a bunch of stuff. Bam leaving the game and Ware being a functional defensive center, especially at the rim. I was like, there's so much up and down. Yeah, Frankie, I mean, I don't know, dude. I was like, where was this all season? Where we were miserable all season, and all of a sudden, Wiggins is exciting. Davion Mitchell is fucking ISO. It's James Harden and ISO. I'm like, what is going on?
that's how Davion started the season. And Wiggs has had his flashes. You guys are real rough on Wiggs. I'm a Wiggs apologist.
I am too. On offense.
What about it?
Like, this is the best offensive game
Oh,
he's
no, he
played
looked
in a
good.
Heat uniform.
No, this was Maple Jordan.
Easily Maple Jordan. And the other
Yeah.
person who's been a GOAT tonight, Bronx Joker with the resub at 42 months, says, thank you. We took ourselves behind the shed.
Oh man, a little
That
masochism.
has been said. That has been said. But I mean, you got to look at the amount of shot opportunities that was available. Somebody had to shoot the ball besides Tyler. And Wiggs took it upon himself to make that happen. Best 3-point shooting career of his career. So, you know, it just kind of flows with the vibes.
I mean, and a lot of that was like, bro, the in rhythm threes, like the side step threes, the step, like it was like all like in the flow of offense, like attacking. And they were getting to the, I mean, Davion was flying to the rim today. It was like a lot of, you know, kickouts and a lot of like, you know, them like abusing Charlotte rotations and really like some really poor Charlotte defense. Davion finishes, by the way, with 28 points. Tyler, after a really rough start, kind of drags himself to 23 points. By the way, Moose, all-time leader in play-in scoring past Trae Young today.
No way. I believe it. He's made
Play-in
his
king,
career
Tyler
off-
Hero.
He's made his career off the play-in, and that's my boy. And I'm very happy with his performance tonight. It was just enough where you're like, wow, there's something there, and still enough where like, thank God he didn't hit that last shot. Oh God. So the draft, the trade value should have gone up tonight for sure. I mean, he's money inside 2 minutes. Did anybody else think that like he wasn't gonna show up at the end? Because I fully expected it.
I don't know. When he took that thing and dribbled it back out to the corner, I was like, okay.
I got happy for
Fair.
a second, and then
Fair.
LaMelo decided to foul him.
But that's what I was about to say. That's
he
LaMelo
stopped
ish, and
him.
it only works against LaMelo.
Exactly. That's
LaMelo
the
is
strategy.
like,
That's
you
that
can't-
veteran in his head.
He's like, LaMelo's like, you can't out stupid me. The hell?
I was like,
Very
Come
much.
here.
I'll
Bet big
Free
guy.
show you
throws.
foul.
Get it to the line. He's like, 3 free throws. I'm winning this game.
the
I
game
will
runs
say,
through me, big guy.
I do hate that the game winner was by LaMelo. I will
Oh.
say that. I
Oh.
much would have preferred like a Kobe White layup or something. But you know, I'll take it.
Hey man, it wasn't
All right,
Bridges.
I'm
It wasn't
gonna-
Bridges.
Just gonna enjoy
It
this.
wasn't.
I'm gonna enjoy it.
It wasn't
wasn't
Bridges.
Bridges.
It wasn't Bridges, which is, you know, all somebody said should have been Khan. When did you guys realize? When did you guys think that the Heat were gonna lose if they were? Because when Davion passed half court, I was like, oh my
Okay.
days, it's over. I'm like, we're gonna win.
Oh no, I knew we were gonna lose when we did not call a timeout.
I actually don't hate the. I mean, I love the look. Davion got to the basket. I mean,
I knew they were going to lose when the season was on the line and on defense, and they kept Norm Powell in the game. Consecutive possessions
instead of putting in Pell Larson.
instead of fucking Ware, who's earned the fucking benefit
The
of
right
the
to
doubt
play
tonight.
today at most days.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
No rim protection, and,
Hey.
and Charlotte got right to the rim.
All of these guys, you know, that we mentioned earlier on in the show, Andrew Wiggins, Davion Mitchell, obviously Frankie now mentioned Norman Powell. All of these guys could have helped actual playoff contenders, and instead they got their talents. We had Davion Mitchell shoot 24 shots today in a playing game, and we needed Davion. Let me not say he shot. We needed Davion Mitchell today to shoot 25, maybe. Would have helped us win, because this team is so poorly constructed, and it finally bit them in the butt. I'm so happy. Great day today. Vibes are high.
Incredible. Whoa, what happened? I can't see you guys anymore.
I'm hollering.
Give us a second.
Bezos is speaking
Half
broke.
of the show? Is it the most important part of the show?
Omar, can you fix this?
Is this what was happening during the game?
Working on it.
Omar,
Get
get this.
like, what's going on?
Omar, get this working.
Omar's trying to see through his tears.
My favorite part was Stan Van Gundy setting it up like, all right.
Okay, we're back. Thank you, Omar. Thank you. Oh my
What was
God.
with that auto tune?
I don't know.
That's the best we've sounded, actually.
That's all we have that's royalty free. Okay, we don't got Amazon. That's typical Omar. That says Omar in Cancun.
Got an early start. I know that's right. Beat the traffic.
Omar, how many donations for you to write Fool's Gold on the board?
Oh my
He
God.
can't stand the fact that he
Look how sad, dude. Omar cares so much about Omar cares so much. Omar cares so much, dude. Omar, I'm so
Let it go, baby.
I'm so over you motherfucking basketball hipsters. Where are all the Heat fans who actually wanted this fucking team to win this game?
They're watching
I
Locked
get it,
On.
This roster sucks.
No,
My roster
kick him
sucks.
out. I'm too
My
happy right now.
draft picks suck. Oh my God. Cry me a fucking river. This shit was fun. I wanted them to win, and we're here celebrating a loss like a bunch of fucking losers. We are a poverty franchise when we celebrate
Now you get it.
7% odds in draft picks. Fuck out of here. We used to hang banners. We used to have Atlantic Division
He almost got
banners.
it.
Yeah.
4 straight in the 90s. Now we're here, 7% odds. fuck out of here. This is some bullshit. Fuck LaMelo. Miles
I just
Bridges
got
should be
this.
expelled.
Thank God the Heat lost. Yeah, take him out. No, tonight's a celebration. I don't know who that guy was, but
Was that your first show with him?
No, it's funny because it might
who
be
was that
true.
guy?
Moose like, who is that guy?
Fuck is this? We got new people.
Moose is like, man,
He's
Joey's
like,
changed.
donate to get on. Like, congratulations, bro. Make a wish, but you know.
Moose is like, damn, Joey looks different.
He's like, Brass, why'd you shave?
Make a wish is insane.
Brass, what happened to your voice?
No, hard times,
This is
man.
when Brass leaves the basement.
Oh my god.
I'm so happy.
Jack goes, Alf looks different.
Oh god.
Alf
Man.
lost a lot of weight, huh?
Hey, all I'll say is to Omar, the same thing, Alf, G. They were all against me, Moose, and Frankie 3 years consecutive. And last year was the nail in the coffin. After the Heat lost, the pick went to the Mavs, which would have been ours. They ended up getting
Tell 'em.
Cooper Flag. And then, you know what? That wasn't the real nail in the coffin. You know what was the nail in the coffin? The
That's a
Heat
nail.
have the single largest deficit in playoff history in one round. 130 some odd points. They probably got that number written somewhere. So I don't give a damn if I'm called a hipster. I will be the hippest of hipsters. If this team has a 2%, a 1% is better than a no percent, because that's the percentage chance they had to make the fucking playoffs and do anything. So fuck that. Heat
That's right, I
lose,
said.
baby. Beam is lit.
Beam is lit.
Chat says y'all delusional. We're getting the 13th pick.
Oh, for sure. They're running it back too. They're
It's going
extending
for
Norman
Giannis.
Tyler. Like, they're not going to learn a goddamn thing.
Listen, can I address that one commenter there? Because I am the first to say that I don't think pick 13 is going to vault all the way to the top. I'm being honest with you guys right now. However, last year we tried to tell you that the 11th pick could go all the way up. The number one odd the team with the most odd statistics doesn't always win it. As a matter of fact, it's less likely for them to win it. So yes, I don't care what percentage chance it is. I will take my lottery ticket and hopefully hit. It's going to be better than a first round sweep exit with no future. Play the music again. We're celebrating.
I don't have it queued up. I'm sorry. I failed.
Yeah,
failed.
it was off the cuff.
I
I'm
failed.
improving here.
I failed you.
Draft beat.
G, go to Ollie's comment.
What did Ollie say? Ollie says, Coach Spo on LaMelo grabbing Bam Adebayo's ankle and injuring him. Quote, somebody has to see that. He should have been thrown out of the game. Well, yeah. I mean, and we haven't even gotten to that. I mean,
Say anything.
huh?
Keep going. No, keep going.
I mean, I haven't even gotten to that, which was like, and we have the play here. You know, we should have maybe led with this.
Oh, this was bullshit.
Yeah, it was Bush League. I mean, it was just, I mean, the grabbing, you don't,
Yeah.
that's not a natural motion to do with your arm. And
No.
that hurts. That's dangerous. Like,
Yeah.
also, by the way, the way that the worst way this ends is Bam hits his head on the back on the hardwood. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
and Bam's
Yeah.
already, I think, out of bounds anyway. So there's no reason for you to try to affect the play like that. It was just like, there was no reason. It was Bush League. It was just not, it was horrible. Like, and then you took Bam out of the game, and embarrassing for the Hornets. They still almost lost.
I just have a quick question because I didn't hear the commentary until like later in the game. Did they say why the refs couldn't go back and review it? Because that was
Yes.
my main gripe.
Because
Stoppage in the action.
Yep, because they never stopped the play, so they couldn't
Okay.
go
But that's
back.
stupid though, because if you're reviewing, the whole
ridiculous.
concept is to get it right. So you should be able to stop the action as
Yeah.
an
Totally
official.
agree, Kay.
They
And
took
I mean,
like,
they
you-
took Struce points away.
I was
It's not a
just
fucking
gonna say.
issue.
I was gonna say there was no stoppage there. There was like 3 plays later, and then they called the timeout, and they're like, you know what? Nah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, that's
Didn't
ridiculous.
didn't
Something
Bam,
needs
like,
to be done
ha-
about that.
didn't Bam have the tailbone thing that one year, like right after Jimmy
Yes.
had the tailbone thing?
A lot of ass breaking
A
happening.
lot of
on the Heat.
yeah, like
You know, Lowry is never seems to happen.
Listen, Dwayne and
It's never
Lowry,
the ones with the extra ass. in
they
the
had a
back.
cushion.
It's always
Dwayne too,
Dwayne
bro.
did-
Dwayne used to use that as like a soft, like it was like a little parachute to like roll. You know, kind of use the roundness to break his landing. And Kyle just had, Kyle just
Well,
had
since you're
balloons back
discussing
there.
landings, I mean, you got to look at that as literally causing the injury because when you pull his feet from right up under him, it like totally takes his chances away of landing safely or catching himself. So, like, no, that absolutely caused the injury. So,
Dude, and you know what, Kay? To your point, if he tried to break his fall with his wrist, he could cause a wrist injury. There's a lot of
He
like,
tried.
You're
You know,
setting
like-
him up for danger either way he falls.
it's total bush league, and it's like, it's a kind of like there's some stuff in the league that you could say, well, I don't know if that was dirty or not. Like that could go either way. Like, like I think the Dwayne and Rondo thing's a good example where they're battling and they get tangled up. There's no question about this. Like he did not, that was not a natural motion. He for sure tried to trip him, and it was just totally like dirty and fucked up. And the fact that it just went without an ejection or anything, or they didn't look at it, or nobody caught that. Like, I don't know. Officials see a lot of things, and I know that officials have. There's that famous clip of Josh Hart telling, that Josh Hart got called for a foul, and he goes to the referee and he goes, "Hey, I want you to know that that's a good call, but there's no way you saw me because I was between this and this. So you made that call without actually seeing it." Like, these people have intuition, and it was just, I'm really upset about it because that shouldn't happen. And Bam deserves better than to have his season ended by that.
Didn't LaMelo try to trip him like
Last season?
Last season?
Yeah.
I don't think we have that
too?
clip, but I think we have Spo's full comment here.
I would love to
I
hear
don't think
that.
it's cute. I don't think it's funny. I think it's a stupid play. It's a dangerous play. Obviously, our best player is out. I'm not making an excuse. The Hornets played great, and they made those plays down the stretch. We had opportunities to win. I just, that's a shame. You should be penalized for that. I don't think that belongs in the game. Tripping guys, shenanigans, and Curtis was there. It's his responsibility to see that. And if it's not his responsibility, then Zach's got to see it. If somebody has got to see that, and that he should have been thrown out of the game. For that. I don't know him from anyone. There's no place in the game for that. Obviously, it took Bam out of the game, but that did not deter us.
Courtesy of Scott Fowler. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, I saw somebody in chat say Spo never talks like that. And it was as firm, which, by the way, like, good. Like, your coach should fucking defend you like that and should go to bat for you like that.
totally necessary.
And no lies were told.
No, not at all. And he's right. Like, there needs to be some sort of like somebody had to have seen that, and it's somebody's job to have seen that. And like, it wasn't even a play off the ball where you could say, okay, well, like, maybe the officials didn't see something off the ball that was really out of sight. Like, that was the ball was there. That's where I should be. So really unfortunate.
That's one of those situations where the league needs to step in. You know that they're watching every game live. If they can drop in and take away a three or something, they should be able to drop in and take some action there.
I wonder if they can
something has to be done there.
I wonder if they can, like, I don't think they'd suspend him, but I'm sure that they'll.
No, I don't think they'll.
Well, I was thinking about that too, though. If there is action, it won't, like, you can't take him out for the play-in game against the next opponent, or
would be funny.
I mean, it'll probably be
a heavy fine.
It'd be hilarious. But
I got the clip from last year.
Suspend them early next season. I can see 3 or 4 games next season being a possibility if they get in and review it, because it's not even about that play as much as you can't sell us player safety and reload all of that and then allow that to just happen.
Yeah, Franky has a play from last year too, where same kind of thing where, like, he has a history. Like, what is that, bro? Like,
well, the first time I watched this, I thought it was in the feet. Like, I thought he was intentionally doing some feet things, but like this arm,
it's like
that is nuts.
He tried to trip him twice.
That is the most immature, like, bullshit. I hate that.
I mean,
tell your nephew right now, Moose. Tell your
I hate
nephew
that my nephew likes him. I know.
Anybody
and I know
else
you're
think...
watching right now, George. I love you, buddy. But, like, come on, dude.
Anybody else think that he kind of looks like Pablo the intern?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
how is Pablo?
Wow.
Same spot on the floor and everything. Like, it's kind of
It's
eerie.
just it's just the and again it's the same kind of action where like he's reaching out, you know.
I mean,
like,
that one's even more ridiculous, honestly.
Yes,
now that I
because
watch
what
it.
are you trying to do? What were you hoping to accomplish?
Exactly.
that one was worse. This one just had a worse like consequence, but like this is bad, bro. Chad said LaMelo a human Cybertruck. Oh my
That's
days,
the way he
what a-
drives. I'll tell you that.
dude. What an insult. We're
You
losing.
think he's crazy when he drives to the rim? You should see when he's driving when he's
He's
driving
there-
on the
he's-
streets.
He's
Look at that
terrorizing the
TikTok.
citizens of Charlotte, dude.
Oh my god.
The
I
guy's
saw a
reckless,
TikTok
you know
of
that?
him driving after a game, and the comments were filled with people from Charlotte. Like,
Yeah.
I had an experience with him last week.
Yeah.
He almost hit me. Like, everybody has had a fucking run in.
Bro, small towns, bro, like those like mid-sized cities, like you know, you that shit gets around.
You got like probably the loudest, most obnoxious car in the whole.
This is the only Cybertruck in the entire.
Bro, because there's like one downtown, you know what I mean? It's not like, you know, it's New York where you got fucking different, you know, like Brooklyn and Lower East Side and all that. There's fucking one downtown Charlotte. So if you're in downtown, like I'm sure that motherfucker's there just terrorizing people in his sports.
And you got to go to the other side of the color palette to find most of those colors too. So I mean,
Right.
Chad says he's like if SpongeBob got his boating license.
Yeah. He does not follow the big toe rule. It's just foot to gas.
Oh my god! I mean, there was a lot of funny stuff all over social about that. I saw this one this morning. The greatest play-in team franchise of all time versus 0 play-in wins and 0 playoff wins in a decade. Charlotte.
There was something special about like the Twitter unity that I felt today. Where like,
everybody
was rooting and expecting the same thing. Like it was beautiful. Like I really felt connected today. With
Did you guys see Matt Moore just crashing out? I was like, I don't want the Heat anymore. Like, I don't want it. And it was just so fucking funny. Like him and everyone is collectively like, we all the Heat are gonna win, and we don't want them to win.
Yeah.
He's such a bitch. Fuck Matt Moore.
Frankie's like, I'm only happy because Matt Moore.
I hate him too, man. He cost us Andrew Luck. That guy sucks.
Suck for luck. Yeah, there was a unity today on Twitter. That was funny. And Spoelstra saying, I think your guys felt like they were worthy to win. It's the play-in, brother. Please.
Yeah.
And by the way, what a real choke job from the Heat. The Hornets missed they missed 1 million threes in that fourth quarter. Credit to Miami zone. Charlotte, you know, Bond, it felt like watching a Heat collapse. I felt like I was watching it from the other side where I'm like, oh, this team can't get anything. And all they're doing is taking mid-clock, early clock threes, and none of them are going. And every time down the floor, that's like, well, the Heat are in zone, so this is what we're going to do. And I thought it was genuinely so funny because the one time they did, I think it was Bridges or somebody gets to the basket, they kick out, it's swing three, and they make it. And I was like, that's all you needed to do. But it was just funny to watch them bleed confidence in real time. And I was like, oh, this is the exact kind of Heat meltdown that I always see.
No, that's pretty accurate. That feels about right to me. Like the zone did some stymieing things, and then like I tweeted, I hate the way that I don't know. I like the 1-3-1, and then I don't like the 1-3-1. And then Frankie, you made a good point on top of my point. Like I hate the way that we ask so much of the bottom forwards and like cheating up too high to beat the pass from the wing back to the corner. And then Frankie said, and that's oftentimes the dude that we're trying to hide for whatever reason or the next. And so you have like Tyler or maybe small Davion against a taller lineup, just like having to ping back and forth. But yeah, like Charlotte's approach against the zone was terrible. But ended up not mattering because fucking Kobe, the Kobe White third quarter, just
talk to him.
Kobe White was a plus
I've been trying to
21.
say it.
He was a plus
like
21, and they won by 1.
Y'all have been sleeping on Kobe White.
I mean,
he's a good player.
He's made a career off making those tough shots too, though.
Yeah.
Man. Like that's what he do. He makes stupid tough shots.
That's
He'll miss
the
a layup,
most.
but he makes stupid tough shots.
Can
But
I
he's
say
he's
something?
A tough, good player. Like I've always liked. So I
Oh
was
no,
happy for him
I
in that.
respect Kobe White.
Yeah.
And I think if he can stay healthy and get some consistent minutes,
And a
he could
haircut.
definitely- Well,
No,
he's
he
not-
doesn't need a
hair.
good. When
He
the
can
last
hair.
time he
Don't do
cut his
that.
hair, he lost his powers.
He was
Talk
trash.
to
He was
him.
trash.
I'm not talking like
Thank you.
cut it off. I'm saying like a lineup or something. He looks like
No.
struggle, but he looks like a bubble
Some
Jimmy.
people get their superpowers from that.
Fair,
Look
fair.
at Devin Carter.
Fair.
Keep Charlotte weird.
Do you remember when Brian Goins was alleging that Justice needed to cut his hair to shoot better?
No.
Yeah, Brian. Yeah, no, Bon,
Why is
exactly.
that? What
No,
do you- what
exactly.
is-
Yeah. What do you, Drewski?
What do you mean
what
by
do you mean
that?
by that?
Why
And Bri-
him?
And Brian did a whole analysis and actually got stats and said Justice's field goal percentage outside of 10 feet was demonstrably better when he had short hair. And Brian believed that mechanically his hair was getting in the way of his hand when he went to shoot.
I could get with that.
It was so funny because Alf is like, careful.
No, really,
Careful.
no.
They used to say that
Really?
about Alfred Payton too.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, Justice did have a, kind of like a
The
think
Justice
about it,
Fro.
so-
He had a little,
Yeah,
I'm
if
gonna
you
be
got
honest.
kinda-
I think that Justice hair was majestic. I love the guy. The problem with his shot was not the hair.
I'm most handsome Heat player since Dwayne Wade. I'm just gonna say it.
He's up there. He's up there.
It's him.
He was a
It's
looker.
Dwayne and him. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna be real.
I don't know, man. Gabe was pretty handsome.
Gabe was.
Oh, you know what? You said
No,
right.
Bond's right.
Marquee.
I put Gabe.
Marquee.
I put Gabe after Justice. So I don't know. Justice was a
Marquee,
good-looking
yeah,
young man.
marquee player. Yeah,
Marquee
that guy
player,
was-
marquee looks. I'll give you
Marquee
that.
marquee mug.
But you know what? Don't sleep on Yurtsevin.
God, man.
Omar
Get-
GQ
Get the
Yurtsevin.
get the Yurtle out of here.
Chat saying Pell.
No, Pella, and I was about to say Pella too.
They're
Pella
like Drew
is
Smith
gorgeous.
eraser. Get Drew Smith out of here, bro.
Wow.
No, Drew
we
Smith
know
is
that's Spo
ugly.
now.
Drew doesn't
Don't tell him
stack
I said
up
that.
to the
Actually,
game.
don't.
Get out of here, bro. Yeah, get Spo's son out of here. People are
Now,
saying
Pella- Pella, that's a
Pella's
face.
a good looking guy. Somebody goes the COD streamer. No way. He looks like a dude.
Pella's gorgeous.
Redacted.
I'm just gonna give him
Yeah,
that.
redacted. No way.
Yeah,
way.
no.
Get redacted. Get
What about
redacted.
Jimmy?
No, Jimmy's up there. But Jimmy's not in the Gabe. Jimmy's not in the Gabe
If you-
Justice.
You know, underrated PJ.
I disagree.
From the ankles below, sure.
Chaco's, see, that's me, bro. Chaco's Kyle guy. That's fucked up.
Now,
That's
Mm.
fine. We're doing
That
another list. It'd be Cal Guy, Rodney Magruder,
We
Henry
got
Walker.
shooters.
Shout out to
Man.
Bill Walker.
toothless Tyler Johnson.
I was thinking of that one.
First team all
I
net.
almost said it out loud. I was thinking of that.
Man.
That
Oh,
one
man.
photo. Yeah.
LaMelo said he apologized. Get this. I don't care.
Get the fuck out of here, LaMelo. I don't believe you.
Yeah, but it's easy to apologize now, bro. I mean,
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
I need,
Oh,
I need
my bad. It's a Dave Chappelle. I didn't know I didn't know I couldn't do that.
I badly
brother.
need Heat Hornets in the preseason so Myron Gardner can get in the game.
Can I say though, I
Show me
was
some culture.
disappointed that there was no hard foul.
Yeah,
Like
me too.
I'm being 100% serious.
me too.
Well,
There needed to be some kind of retaliation there by some.
Moose and Frankie. I have said this all year. They are not a physical team, and I think they're soft. And I've said, Frankie,
Well,
you know
you did
me.
tell me
I've said
that.
the whole
You told
thing
me that.
about the fact that they don't foul anymore. And I actually was
Yeah.
talking about somebody about this on Twitter, Bond, where I said I was talking about the reasons why I'm disappointed in Davion's defense, and I said one of the things I don't like is I feel like he's not encouraged to use his hands. I think it's very quick hands, and I think
Okay.
part of that is because this team doesn't want to foul, and that comes from Spo. So I think when he does come to help, he's not reaching, trying to force a turnover, and I think that's one of his biggest strengths is like how quick his hands are, especially on the rotation. And I think all that has kind of made them a little soft. I think they don't have a guy who's physical, who's going to foul you, who's going to be felt. And I think that era of this team is gone. And I'm kind of disappointed in that. But something I'm not disappointed in is Zach Martinstrom with the super chat. Thank you so much. Has missed most of the show. Out of town, crazy game. Just didn't have enough juice. Fuck LaMelo. Stinks for now, but it's the best. Tankathon time. Absolutely, positively. We have LaMelo's BS apology here as well.
On that one, I got hit in the head, didn't really know where I was, but
Bitch.
he's okay.
Yo, LeBron James level lie.
No, I'm sorry. I
LeBron James level line.
Seriously hate him. Like I can't
Play it
stand
again.
it.
It was
What
a
the
bitch for
fuck?
me.
Hold on. Let's try to hear it because the audio is a little low. But play it one more time.
I was on that one. I got hit in the head. Didn't really know where I was, but I'm gonna check on him, see if he's okay and everything.
I'm gonna check on him and see if he's okay.
I got
So he
hit
didn't
in
even
the head.
apologize.
I got hit in the head and didn't know where I was.
But I'm gonna
He got
check
dropped
on
on
him
his
and make
head.
sure he's okay. So he didn't even apologize.
What the fuck? What kind of fucking dude? What is that?
He got a little taste of CTE for a second there, and
Didn't know where I was.
didn't know where he was. Back
You
to
know
your point
what?
real quick though, G. Like they don't foul anymore because Spo wants to keep the pace up. So until they can find a way to marry the pace,
Dude, that's a great
being
point.
Physical.
That's a great point because they push off makes.
I think it's also that they always have a fucking target on their team now too. So getting in foul trouble, getting over the in the bonus, and with guys you can fucking attack.
It's
for
an
48
invitation to the
minutes,
free throw
it makes it
line.
hard.
That's a good point, but Spo should know better, especially with the culture that UD set. Because
I'm
if
so mad at
UD was
Spo.
on that bench, it would have gone completely differently.
He would have
So-
checked himself in.
What's up, Frankie?
Exactly.
Like Spo,
I'm
hold
so
my
mad
shit.
at Spo this game.
Why?
You
know what?
So many fucking things. I'm so pissed at him. This was such a. I think he cost him the game. He fell in love with he's a problem all fucking season, sticking to the fucking zone too long. They were figuring it out. They were getting good shots, and they were staying like Bon. You made a great point about them settling for threes against the zone. But once they started getting layups and rim pressure, you got to pull that shit out. They were getting to the basket, and then not only that, multiple key possessions. You had a bad defender, and you took Ware out of the game for those possessions. When Ware, for all your complaints, he had a fucking fantastic game. He had a fantastic fucking game. And he was there in position of diverting shots, diverting paint pressure. They were afraid of him, and he was having a great game. And Spo didn't fucking trust him at the end. He had Norm in the game 2 times over Ware. 2 times over Ware. You are not fucking trying your best to fucking win. It is not about fucking winning when Norm Powell is in the game for a must-stop possession when you have better options on your bench.
By the way, Norman Powell, to that point, absolutely fucking useless today after being an all-star. Must have been like the 6th most important player on the court today. If
6?
that,
That's generous.
That's generous.
Point in the third quarter, I was like, "Where the fuck is Norm? Like,
yeah, dude, it's just
like, is he hurt? Because he didn't play the last 4 of the first half, and he didn't come back in the third quarter until like 3 or 4 minutes left.
Hey man,
Could've
by the
gotten
way,
a pick for him. Could have
shout
gotten
out
a
to
pick for him.
Shout out to Schwaka 08 for the raid. Appreciate it. We don't get raided very often, so thank you. We appreciate that. Appreciate the audience. Appreciate the support.
Raid? What the fuck?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you don't
you
know.
gotta be careful. I don't
It's
know
Twitch
what
talk.
that is.
You guys don't know. It's Twitch talk. This is the first time. You don't know. You guys are like,
Internet.
I've never heard of it.
I gotta go
It's
hide some
internet
stuff.
jargon.
This is this internet jargon.
Go hide some stuff, please.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know,
Whoa.
what are you doing, Omar? Omar,
Put that fuck.
Omar,
You
stop
don't-
it.
Is that what I think it is?
Omar,
Smoking on that.
No,
heat.
it's not. No,
Omar,
Listen,
no,
we
no.
gotta-
Omar,
we
put it
gotta
down.
clear the energy, and finally,
put it
It's
down.
not
I've been
like
waiting.
it
This
is
is a special kind of sage.
Put it down. Put it down.
Okay,
Call
this
this
guy's got more than I
Chernobyl
thought.
pink is what
Drop
they
your
call
weapons.
this.
Drop your weapon.
No, guys. Y'all ain't getting me with this draft talk, guys.
Omar,
Y'all are out here celebrating the draft. Meanwhile, Bam is out here fighting for his life like Tyler Hero on defense. And you guys are celebrating? No. You see, I am in mourning, like Alonzo mourning. Waka waka.
All right.
And I am going to properly
Kids.
commiserate this.
Don't do
That's
this
like
at home.
Cheech and Chong's prop
Oh
shit.
God, what's going on? Oh God.
Still don't know who that guy is, but his second appearance was much better.
Alf really looks different. Get out of here. Be careful.
He was smoking smoke.
He doesn't work on that. He doesn't work on that smoke, which brings us into a great.
Never lit a
Good
lighter
job,
before. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, Moose, I don't think you've ever been here for one of these. Do you work on that shot segment that is sweeping the nation?
No.
Oh my goodness, Valentine!
No.
Whoa.
Have you ever shot that shot?
Looking for Steph. Now Draymond's got it.
What did he do that for?
Draymond.
Do you work on that shot?
Yes! Oh,
When?
it's Cody Martin. You gotta hit it. Oh.
Step back, one-legged. What is he doing? What kind of shot is that?
Shout out to Do You Work on That Shot? Brought to you by Prize Picks.
I will say I have seen that, and it's a fantastic addition. That's a great segment. Love that. Look forward to it every game week whenever we do this. I don't know.
Game, mostly every game.
And it's last time. We're done.
Well, yeah, Moose, you got to thank Prize Picks because it's a segment brought to you by Prize Picks. And if you use promo code HEATBEAT, you get $50 in lineups when you use your first $5 lineup. And the playoff push is heating up. They're here. Tournament hoops happen. The play-in is going on, and there's no better time to cash in on the high-flying hoops action than with Prize Picks, America's #1 sports pick app. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means that you're playing on Prize Picks. So don't pass up your next shot with Prize Picks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Now, today, I'm not going to lie. I was going to take the Bam Moors because I thought today was a clear day that they were going to win and Bam was going to dominate it. Thank God I changed my mind at the last second. Thank God. And I went with the Davions because Bam got hurt early and that would have been a disaster. Thank God for my intuition. And thank you to Prize Picks for making me a winner. Download Prize Picks today and use code HEATBEAT to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code HEATBEAT to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineups. Prize Picks, shout out to you and thank you for sponsoring this segment and really the whole second half of the year. So shout out to Prize Picks.
Very skillful of you to go with Davion there. It's a skill game, not.
Yeah, Shmita says thanking God during a betting live read is wild. It's not betting. It's not betting and it's not overs. I'm taking Moors and it's a game of skill. So please have respect for Prize Picks.
I'm
taking Moors. I took the Davion Moors and you can't tell me otherwise.
It took the Davion Moors.
I took the Davion Moors.
That shit's funny.
I took the Davion Moors. I was scared of taking the Tyler Moors. I could have because I would
not betting, guys. Trust me.
It's not.
Can I take
the
Tyler Hero lesses?
Now you get it. Now you get it, Musabai. Now you get it. Chad says it's unrighteous. It's not betting, but it's a game of skill. But and they brought us this segment, so let's get into our first one. We have a Kobe White 2-for-1 here. So Kobe White, look at that little push shot. No, oh, they get the offensive rebound, kick out. Kobe White. Not the
he
best.
Said, all right, motherfucker. I'll show you.
We're saving it for later. Saving it 30.
He saved it for later.
He didn't need it then. He
saved it for later. We have a Davion Mitchell play here. So Davion, 12 seconds left on the clock. Isolation. Davion's like, get out of my way. I got this. I'm dribbling. I'm going. I'm crossing. I'm zigging. I'm zagging. I flip up a shot that doesn't even get the rim.
Happens. Also, he saved his other things for later.
He didn't work on those. And then finally we have our beloved, beautiful Pell Larson. Pell Larson gets the ball up top. He's going to step into a three, and he's going to almost get a wedgie. I feel like Omar was a little hard on these guys. Those were all just missed shots. I feel like
he was, to be fair, he was trying to pick through tiers, so
yeah, no, I mean,
you can only do so much.
He was
the Davion air ball late probably would have been a better.
I was about to say some of the D-Watts came late.
Yeah. It was a late D-Watt day. It was a really fun game, and I think it's a little sad that we wanted this to end, and I think it kind of just shows, to be a little serious for a second, I think it just kind of shows like just the frustration with this team. I think we want them to change their ways. And Moose, you have been right for a long time. And
thank you. Can you know what? Can you say it one more fucking
Moose, you've been right for
me?
Moose, title of the episode.
Oh God,
I'm giving Moose. You're here, and I'm giving you your flowers. And by the way, I agree with you. And I think wasting everybody's time by making the playoffs. And by the way, I mean, we talked about this last show. You know, there was no way they were going to beat Orlando in a second play-in game. But if they got Philly, there's a world where they beat Philly in the second play-in game, and then they go into Detroit, and you know what they'd be saying?
Go crazy. Watch.
We've beaten Detroit this season. You know, we could do this, and it's almost like they waste everybody's time. And unfortunately, you know, you've been right, and there's no the exercise of entering this postseason is just a little fruitless. And I don't think, and it's also a little fruitless because, and Bon, I don't know if you'll agree with me on this, they're not going to play their youngest players that need the experience. So it's just going to be giving Tyler, Norman Powell playoff reps. And I don't really know how that is helping them in the long term. And I think they all need a break. I think Eric needs a break because between Team USA and playoff runs and all that, I think Bam's body needs a break. Yeah. I think a lot of these guys need a break and a whole summer off because it's not like this 2 week. It's a week for the play-in, another 2-3 weeks for the playoffs. I think there's a lot that needs to be changed. And I think that rumination needs to begin now, and they're almost free from themselves. So, Moose, I gotta just say, I'm sorry, and I'm giving you the props.
No, listen, this is the first time I've ever actually enjoyed listening to you.
Thank you.
I think those words were great. I agreed with almost everything you said, but mainly the point that Moose was right because I've been right. I wanted Victor Wembanyama, but then they went to the finals, so I'll give him that. I wanted VJ Edgecomer Cooper Flag, and then we got a first-round sweep.
I also wanted Fierce, who's good, too.
Fierce, too. Oh, my God, there were so many good talents last year that we could have had. It's okay. They're going to make up for it this year. The frozen envelope is in play, but either way, the only way you get better is by infusing legitimate talent and developing that. Infuse the talent and develop it. Unfortunately, they have not done that the last couple of years because they like their team. They like all these spare parts when they come together. Enough of that, okay? It's time to reset and actually get yourself... Correct, Key. I'm tired of all of them. I just want change. And finally, we're going to get some change this offseason.
I hope.
Unless they trade the picks, which is my big fear.
They're gonna spend all off season. Their hope relies on Giannis getting done early, because if he doesn't get on, that's gonna linger. It's gonna be all off season waiting on Giannis. Nothing changes.
I totally agree.
And I'm so sick of that. I'm so sick of that relation. I don't want to hear anything else about it until they're done with one another.
He doesn't want you.
Well, that's why I describe it as a hostage situation on both ends.
But who's okay on both ends?
On both sides. Like the Heat are holding us hostage. They're holding him hostage.
This may be the wrong audience. If anybody has seen The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, it's a Taylor, Frankie Paul, and Dakota situation.
You want to cue up the Stream Beat song? Let's do it.
Please, you know what I mean? Frankie, you're laughing.
I'm laughing because the relationship has done horrible things for you. I would rather an anime reference. What the fuck are you referencing?
The Secret Lives of Mormon
Well,
Wives.
listen, it's that or anime. So at least he's watching.
I would rather the anime.
And anime feels real to him, you know.
Moose, he just said from The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and you're saying anime is worse.
I'm just saying that the Giannis and the Bucks are like Taylor, Frankie Paul, and Dakota. And if you know, you know.
How do you know these names?
I watched the show. Whitney's my favorite. Whitney Levitt is my favorite, who was also on Dancing with the Stars, who I also watched against my will. And I'm an Andy Richter
more
fan.
Of that than you have the Heat, huh?
I hope you don't have body pillows of them.
I don't.
Was it against your will?
My fiance refuses to watch anime, so I watch reality TV with her.
Oh, well, that's cute.
Yeah, so we meet halfway, but if you know, you know. That's what the. So I'm with you guys. I'm over the Giannis thing. I'll believe the breakup when I see it, and he's not coming here. He's gonna end up in Toronto or something we don't even expect.
Gonna end up anywhere but Miami.
Why is the situation appealing to a star? I don't understand. What's appealing about this? Bam?
Culture.
That's it.
Nice weapon.
It would have been nice if you had a young rookie.
I'll be the two for here. I didn't necessarily want them to lose. I'm not mad that they did lose, but I'm always happy to see them win. That's the first of all. Second thing, it's appealing because you watch them take guys like Jimmy Butler and nothing else and go do something with it. And you're saying, in your mind, well, if I could just go there and have 75% of that, I'm better than him. And that ain't a shot at Jimmy Butler. That's what would appeal to another star.
Yeah. He's right.
I don't know.
Well, that's it.
That's it.
I'll be honest.
It surely isn't the thought of sharing the ball with Tyler.
they shouldn't be in the business of trying to swing for a star. Although there was a report today that Pat Riley's going to be searching for an all-star this offseason, which makes me think it's like, what are we doing? This song and dance is ridiculous. And at the end of the day, they don't change. They're just.
I've been tweeting the Charlie Brown gif for fucking 6 years now.
Yeah,
I'm not even exaggerating.
Yeah. Did you see that Bobby Portis quote or excerpt or wherever that was from, talking about the type of coach that he thinks Giannis prefers, and he just kept like littering the quote with the word culture.
Yeah, I just don't buy it. For lack of a better, I just don't believe the stripper loves me. I'm not going there.
Yeah, you know what? I couldn't have said it any better.
I'm not a fool. I'm not a fool. I'm not gonna. She's like, oh, here's my number. I don't care. I don't want to hear it.
As you slip
Call me
another
later.
dollar
I'll be
into
waiting for
underdog.
your text.
This is strictly professional relationship. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Remember my name.
I don't believe anything. Giannis
Me, I'm
says.
just orange shirt. You
You can't even put her name in your phone. It just has to be,
Which Miami radio station had that fake number to give that used to give creeps, and then it would be a voicemail, and they would just play it on Mondays. I feel like it was Power
Y100.
It was like Y100 or Power 96.
I think it was Y100.
That wasn't a $7.90 the ticket.
No, absolutely not. That shit was so funny.
I think it was like Kenny and Footy in the morning.
Yeah, it was like, hey, baby, I saw you. I met you at the bar the other night.
Giannis probably gives the Heat a fake number.
It's Cronin. Cronin gave him all the wrong numbers.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just don't, I just need them to learn that it's okay to be an 11th seed sometimes and play young guys. And, I don't even mind if they got to this 10th seed. The way they got to this 10th seed was frustrated because they were fucking trying like hell to win. But, I don't mind if they're like, let's be a little young. And if we get a playoff spot, we get a playoff spot.
We keep saying that. And then they like maybe start the season like that's the route that we're going to take. And then however 27 games in, the pride and fuck, we are the Miami Heat. We bend, we don't fold, we don't break, we don't do all of that other fuck shit. So everybody strap up.
Bond, something that bothered me today was DMP coach's decision for Yakachonis. What is this season about if not saying like, young man, you've played well, get some reps. Davion played 47 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
Jaquez played 40. Come on. I understand that Ware played 42 because it was overtime and Bam got hurt. And Fontecchio
didn't even want to play in 42. Like that was forced.
Those 6 minutes of Fontecchio at the 5 were not inspiring whatsoever. Which, by the way,
those were fun.
And part of the front office is there's no third center. Jovic was the third center.
Flawed from the start.
You know what I mean? So now, and by the way, if they were to win this game and have to go play Philly, if they had real aspirations, that'd be a disaster.
Spo spent the whole fucking season saying we need to make Norm and Powell work together, and he didn't fucking play them a second together.
Yeah, Tyler and Norm didn't play because they don't work.
They don't, but like Spo, this is what Spo's been so frustrating this whole fucking season. Been trying to force things, Ware has his reasons to get benched. Like he absolutely deserves a lot of the flack he gets from Spo and shit. But like there was so many games where he got one fucking shot, one fucking mistake, and he never got a shot the other time. But when you have to fucking rely on Ware, he performs. He doesn't have to look over his shoulder at the bench every time he makes a mistake. Like some guys who have the luxury to do that frequently on this fucking roster. But like Spo doesn't want to fucking do that shit. As he showed at the end of the game, he doesn't want to trust them. Like the front office has to be fucking honest with Spo, and Spo has to be honest with the front office, and they need to make some big fucking changes.
I think that they need a mirror. I don't think they need to talk to each other. I think they need a mirror and take a good long fucking look at it. And something else we need to take a good long look at are some plays. And Bond, I know we have a few clips.
Doesn't gotta be that long.
We got a few clips to talk about today, but I think it's exciting. Listen, better late than never. Last day of the post game season. We have a new We have a new segment, an oldish new segment. Welcome to Needle to the Groove.
I had such high hopes for her. You know, I'm gonna get my life together, and me and her, we're gonna try this thing again. We don't have to
Needle to the Groove.
Welcome. We don't have to stay here long. I just got a few things like the drop. And I guess it's fine to bank on LaMelo shooting as poorly as he did, but just like the amount of space in the Khalil drop just really just jumps out at me all the time. Sure. No, let's start with one though. Little bit. Yep. First possession. We were talking about some of the stuff they ran. Bunch of great things. You're gonna clear out Andrew. You're gonna run Andrew off of this Bam and Khalil stag. You're gonna make a big loop. Tyler is vacating from that corner. Boom. We've cleared out the left side. Andrew's still coming down. Khalil ball screen into some fake Spain things. It's a little script, little brush, right? It's not there. Penetration gets there, kind of loses it. Tyler all the way to the cup, smokes it, but the action felt fun. I was like, okay, we got some movement. This might be all right. Proceeded to not be too all right, but no, I'm playing. I did like some of the things that they ran offensively. I like when they get, motion going in opposite directions, and they clear out, like they get a lot of movement off of kind of not full speed cuts. Like when they get across half court, their initial just like really small shallow cuts, they actually sweep and kind of move some stuff along. So I just thought this was a cool way to start. We typically see them trying to get like this back screen for Bam to get somewhere on the block or something. Didn't get it again. Tyler gets all the way to the cup, smokes it. That's all right. Take me to 2. Let's talk about this drop, because ooh, baby, it was down there. Khalil guarding Musa Diabate, Bam on LaMelo here in this switch. Boom, Tyler, LaMelo, switch back. Khalil and Musa and handoff. And as soon as LaMelo, and the very first defensive possession, and I just felt like as soon as LaMelo saw it, he kind of had what he wanted to do in his brain, and whatever is firing in his brain for kind of like the whole rest of the game. And, we talk about Khalil in the drop and whether or not he's gotten better, how he gets better. Franky, you had a tweet about Khalil in the drop, and like, if he's going to be a drop big, it just has to get better. And, I think we saw some flashes of it today. I think we still saw some, maybe some slow feet, maybe some not carrying himself all the way well in the body. But yeah, and then you can go to 3. They do a lot of like the things in threes at the top. And I'm always interested in how we attack these things. Tyler stays with his as he kind of goes under and kind of gets out of there. Davion over, and that puts Khalil right back. LaMelo face to face with Khalil in this drop. He shot poorly tonight, but again, just tactically, it just hurt my eyes a little bit. But they managed to deal with it enough. They had opportunities to win that game. And then in the second half, I was just stuck on kind of just watching the game, so I didn't really pull much of anything.
It was a banger.
Others. It was a banger. There are a few others about kind of like how they handled stuff up there, but it's not too important. Throw this last one up there, G5 for me. Same thing. This was off of a Charlotte sideline out of bounds, or no, baseline out of bounds. Khalil off of Musa again, but later. What's happening here? Okay, so kind of plus, I don't know, kind of stunts to boom, is there, gets back to his, fine. No, doesn't get back to his, boom, all of this space. I talk about playing people who are defended this way, making them screeners all the time. And when you have someone like a LaMelo who's, super talented and dangerous off of it, Kalel gives him a step forward, tries to meet him, doesn't really do. And now he's just off balance. Like him in the back pedal, it's visibly, I don't know. It's not strong. It's not sturdy. You don't really feel too great about it. And then, he wants to swat at things, but we can clean up these things over the summer. Everybody go home, take a nap, get some rest. Gee, you can take me out of there. And that was, baby bits of Needle to the Groove. Maybe coming soon later.
Needle Mini?
Needle
real
Mini.
name TBD?
Small thread. I don't know.
Oh, I like that.
Once I get my brain together, we might be back with it.
Very MHB of us to debut a re-debut a segment last game of the season. We didn't want to bring back Bob's breakdowns a hangover time thing. We wanted to give some fresh legs with something familiar to the audience and to us. And thank you. Well, I want to thank, we're closing out here. This is our final post-game show of the season. And I want to thank, we've had this is our first full season YouTube streaming. And I feel the YouTube audience really kind of came together. And I think it was really cool to see our YouTube audience find their own voice and kind of like their own characters and personalities as our Twitch audience has had for years. So it's been great to see. And I love you guys and I appreciate you guys. And I think it's been another great season of Miami Heat Beat. We're about to come on, year 14. Oh my God, what a time. Oh my days, time flies, and wouldn't have been possible without, first and foremost, the audience that makes this possible. We do this show for you guys, and, win or lose, I think we always have fun. And I think some of, Kay, we've been through, Kay and Frankie, we've been through some pretty fucking dark times this season. Bond, you two, and Kyle. We've had some pretty dark.
Shout out Kyle.
Shout out Kyle. We've had some pretty dark games that, we fucking trucked through and talked and had a lot of fun anyway. So
lost to the Pacers.
I wasn't here for that one. Thank God. I wasn't here for that one or the Kings lost. Thank God. But I just want to give a big shout out. I want to give a shout out to our audience. I want to give a big shout out to my team, Siobhan. Thank you so much for giving us all the time you have. Frankie, the way you held it down for large stretches this season is nothing short of Herculean. One of my dear friends and somebody that, I think a lot of people know that I am a bit of a control freak with Heat Beat, but I was always comfortable really to both the people to my left and my right, to giving the reins to Bond and giving the reins to Frankie. So thank you both for your just incredible work. Moose.
It took years of us fucking trying to rip
Begging.
any amounts of responsibility from you because you wouldn't fucking.
I got there, dog. Hey,
G, this is not sustainable. G, ask for help. G, we can do this. G,
Yeah,
someone else can
literally.
produce.
G, take a night off.
G,
Yeah,
we
and it
can
was-
post.
It's like, no, I got this. Moose, it was good to see you once.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't hear anything you said. I have been on Tankathon right now, and on try 13, just like 13, I was able to get in the top 3.
Hold on, wait a second. Hold on. Forget thanking everybody. Let's actually close out the season running the Tankathon.
God.
We're gonna actually run the Tankathon.
Wait.
Wait, did you ask me a question? What was going on?
We have one final super chat of this season. Armando Benitez says Adam Silver owes us a frozen top 4 draft pick for allowing Charlotte to trade him. We also gave Silver an interesting and entertaining play in, ironically, against Charlotte without Bam is wild. Fine LaMelo. Shout out to the super chat and for another just key YouTube viewer all season. All right, we got to run the segment one more time on our way out for Moose, for Cardilliana, for everybody. It's the Tankathon. Who's ready? Who's feeling it?
It's time to tank.
It's Tankathon time, baby. Who's ready?
Can we talk scenarios?
Already.
Because the Heat aren't locked in as of right now at 13.
Okay.
They are still waiting for the Blazers
That's
and
what I
Suns
thought.
series. If the Suns lose both of these games, the Heat can move up to 12. Okay, so the difference between 13 and 12, 4.8% chance at a top 4 pick. If you're at 13, you got a 1% chance at the number 1 pick. If you go to 12, you're the top 4% chance, top 4 pick chance is 7.1, and the chance at a number 1 goes up to 1.5. So it's not much, but you take that a lot of your balls.
Man, that's
I'll
a chance.
take it.
All right, you know the rules. 3 spins. Frankie, I want you to do the honors of the first 3, 2, 1 tank.
3, 2, 1, go! They've already lost. There's no more taking.
Okay, that's 13th.
Okay,
That's
okay.
13th.
Okay.
Bond.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, tank.
All right.
Oh!
We're not even
That's
running
gone.
the third one. We finally did it.
Yeah. Actually, don't run it again.
Don't run it again. I'm sorry, Moose. Moose is dancing. Oh my God, we did it.
Wait, go back to it. Go back to it, G.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Wizards. I thought it was the Golden State. That would have been so funny. Oh
my God.
Draft beat.
It feels like the draft. Draft beat, draft beat, draft beat, draft beat. Draft beat, draft beat, draft beat, draft beat. Draft beat, draft beat, draft beat, draft beat. Draft, draft, draft. Draft beat, draft beat, draft beat, draft beat. Draft beat, draft beat, draft beat, draft beat. Draft beat, draft beat, draft beat, draft beat. It feels like the draft, 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 draft.
See you guys next season. It's been a real one.